grew up in West New York, New Jersey, which is a very crowded industrial town. We all had our own gang, even at a young age. My father died when I was 8 years old. He had a fourth grade education.
I grew up 40 minutes south of Chicago. Coming here academically was a big jump for me.
I was living in Ghana at the time. Per capita income was probably close to $1,000. And so we went online, I looked it up, and I was shocked. I was like, why does this school have an 18-hole golf course? This is mind-boggling.
As an international student coming here by myself when I was 13 years old, from the other side of the world without my parents, I think the first few years was defined by a lot of learning and trying.
I did nothing well. I excelled at absolutely nothing. Played lacrosse for 2 years. It was Peddie's first lacrosse team. Nobody on the team had ever played lacrosse.
I had no idea what crew was. I was like, what are you talking about? You're part of a group. What is that?
Particularly my freshman and sophomore years. I was constantly thinking about how to escape.
I moved from Ghana. This was in 2004. I was completely out of my comfort zone. Mr. Malley was one of the first people who noticed that, gravitated towards me, and was incredibly nurturing and supporting. And it was the little things. We'd chat, we'd catch up, and then I'd go study.
Two things kept me here. The faculty not only teaches classes, but they live in the dorms. They're coaches, so they kind of know what's going on in more ways than one. Several members of the faculty just sort of encouraged me when I needed encouragement.
It was freshman year, my first Blair Day, and after the football game had ended, everybody rushed over to these hills and came to watch the JV girls tennis. Everyone was screaming and yelling and cheering every single point. That was the moment when I felt like the community really came together.
The bond that I created with these other girls was incredible. We practiced early in the morning. The coaches were amazing. There was a camaraderie, and the teachers that I had, I will remember forever. You can have buildings, you can have whatever, but the people here and the impact they just had on me, it's incredible, and it's who Peddie is.
Mr. Michaels encouraged me to explore jazz, which is slightly more flexible, more creative, and more fun. Miss Green really saw me, and we talk about our families, our friends, and everything that's happening beyond in the world, and that was something that was really special to me.
That is the Peddie DNA, that everyone can find a special home here. That is the sort of love and support I got from everyone.
The constant at Peddie, it's access for as many kids as possible, regardless of their background.
I think it's really important to build a habit of philanthropy, starting early on, even though we're still young and early in our careers.
I had experienced philanthropy growing up, but it was you supported people with kinship ties, people in your community. I have no idea who Walter is. I've never met him in my life, and I was wondering, why is this Walter guy willing to pay for my education? The ability to create opportunity for people that you don't know transformed my ideas and conception of philanthropy and has shaped my giving ever since. And we can nurture them and help them become the change leaders and the catalyst to make sure we have a better, more inclusive, and a more just world.
You know, we can't take it for granted, our experience here, and we have to give back and help because we were so lucky to have this experience, and somebody helped me get here, not just my parents. And for me, I'm like, that's what I want, because isn't that the point of life?
They're our future. Well, they're smart, they're interesting. They want to make the world a better place. I don't know what else to say.